Hello, Senecine here. I'm about to show technology. Explain it. The technology that Quadryllion Computer has. No, the first computer, prototype number 1, is it has a B550 board with 5 PCIe X16 slots. I think it's PCIe 4.0 on the main one, the rest are 3. I have a Ryzen 5 5470R, and that's what it is. The R means that it has Radeon Vega graphics, and that it's not overclockable, whereas the C means that it is. It differs from a 5470 because it only draws 65 watts when compared to 125, and the 5470S, that draws 80 watts. So this one will basically be limited at it'll be limited with the 8 cores it has. It'll be limited to around 4.7 gigahertz. I think that's the base clock. Turbo goes well into the 6 gigahertz range. So it has 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and 4 terabytes of hard disk storage, mechanical hard drive. I'm sure I know that I should have gone with the faster and cheaper hot plug storage like the SAS drives. Sassy, right? And then the GPU is a GTX 4500 Ti, based off of, it's really a 1070, but it's relabeled as the same generation as Lovelace's. Has 8 gigabytes of 256-bit GDDR5 memory, or VRAM. And all of that. The next part of this video is, gotta get past this nasty dog first. The next part of this video is about future computers and future components. Like the 32 core bulldozer cores, which those are labeled as progressive computing processors, using the bulldozer architecture, but at 14 nanometers, and it will be 22 nanometers at first. That's should be enough to clock these CPUs very high, like a 32 core at 4 gigahertz base at 125 watts. And then the GPUs will be based off of Kepler. It will have a lot more memory and performance in it, much like Lovelace or RDNA 3. This will, so the GPUs to have up to, on the highest end, where it's 768-bit times 2 dual GPU, it'll be 2 times 96 gigs of GDDR7. However, the CPUs will be used on brand new chipsets with the same old sockets like FM2 Plus, but supporting DDR5 and PCIe 5.0 with a lot more lanes than standard desktops and CPUs get, like mainstream desktops. And then there's a laptop CPUs which use the same FM2 socket, FM2 Plus I mean. Laptops are going to be using a new type of expansion card that's compact. It can fit like 6 of them in an Ultrabook. It's called the NPC card. It stands for New PC Card. As the old ones are long gone, they shouldn't have been gotten rid of. Whereas the PCI Express X16 is too big. MXM will be used for graphics, like the mobile graphics cards. Yes, those will go beyond the previous maximum of 256 bits. The maximum amount of size per memory module is going to be 2 terabytes. Once it's feasible to make them. Hopefully at first it's going to be 512 gigs, like DDR4 offers on their highest end parts of ECC memory. The only difference is that the ECC part of the higher capacity DIMMs will be disabled on mainstream counterparts that don't have the Saturn CPU, because the CPU that Progressive Computer is using, the Mars, is going to just support regular, whereas Saturn will compete with CPUs Intel makes with the ECC counterpart in memory. It's going to be a great processor despite using the bulldozer cores. Then for netbooks, there's going to be the ones based off of the Jaguar core. Those will come in 6 and 8 core variants. We'll be able to run at higher speeds under the same clocks. This way they don't subtract the clock speeds when you run them under lower parts, like 4 watts, 6 watts, 8 watts, 10 watts. The U-series chips, they're all 15 watts and it's going to be great because these U chips will run much faster than Intel's. You have 16 cores. You get these CPUs to run at like 3.1 gigahertz. That's going to be at 16 core. Whereas the P CPUs will run at 2.2 with the maximum 32 core count at 15 watts. Basically increase the clock speed by 1 gigahertz if you're going to be getting the 28 watt version. And yes, there are M chips which have 45 watt TDPs, and H chips that are like the HX chips that have 65 watts. I know Intel's HX chips are 45. No, 55. I mean, H is 45, HX is 55. Man, why does that dog keep on following me? I hate dogs. There it goes. I think it listened. Something dogs don't do in general. This video is already at the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to split it in half. Continuing next.